What are all these little guys? Oh, no, 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 no.
Warning. Analysis confirms that these hostile life forms are chiral creatures.
Welcome, everybody, to Death Stranding 2. I am finally able to sit down and play. The hoops I had to jump through. So I got it. I got the PS5. The game came in, but then I had to wait. I had to film the unboxing, and then I had to wait for this to come in because this controller, which is really cool. I don't know if my camera's going to focus on it. I'll put a video up on screen of like me showing it off because it is really cool. But that released on the 26th, the actual release day, where the collector's edition came 2 days early because early access. Then I plugged it all into my capture card and found out that my capture card could only record or only pass through capture at 1080p. And so here, hold on, right here. So it's capturing the game, but its pass through is at... Sorry, I just had to really triple, quadruple check that everything was recording, that it was in 1440p, because I could not bring it to me to record this game in 1080p 60 frames a second for you guys. This had to be at 1440. It is just a beautiful game. Other than that, I'm gonna quit yapping. We're just gonna watch the recap. One, I just want to watch the cinematic, like what the recap is, and second, for anyone that did not go and watch my Let's Play, which you should have. I know it's long. You could have skimmed through it. I would have been more than happy if you would have skimmed through it and gone through and clicked on each episode and been like, oh, right here. Here's the cutscenes. I'll watch the cutscenes or whatever. But we'll watch the recap.
Perhaps you remember me. That's right. It's Dead Man. The world, as you know, is in awful shape. And it's all because of the Death Stranding. The dead started to find their way
it's
into
not
our
a
midst,
cinematic.
crossing over from the other side. We call these entities BTs, beached things. When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation. A void out, leaving nothing but a massive crater in its wake. But that was only the beginning. Strange rain fell from the sky, rapidly aging everything it touched. A phenomenon we came to know as timefall. Structures would rust and collapse, and people grew old in an instant. The world transformed into something completely unrecognizable. Those who survived these changes came to fear both timefall
this audio is
and BTs
loud.
alike. They withdrew into the remaining cities, which in turn closed their doors to outsiders. People ceased to travel and stopped meeting in person. They grew distant from one another and became further isolated. The social, cultural, and political bonds between humans began to crumble.
Let's try that. I can always fix it in post.
The Death Stranding was hastening humanity's extinction. Seeing this, Bridget Strand, the last president of the United States of America, founded Bridges, an organization committed to making America whole again and providing a future for all humankind. However, Bridget died before she could realize this ambition. It was you, Sam, who took up her cause and resolved to see it through. Sam, the humble porter, who also possessed the unique powers of a repatriate, the one and only person who could save humanity. So with Bridges' Cupid in hand, and accompanied by the bridge baby Lou, you embarked on a journey across North America.
It was so fun. You should go and watch the Let's Play. It was a grand time.
Of course, you had struggles of your own, often phasmophobia, or the fear of being touched. The despair of having lost everything was just too much. But despite it all, you strive to bring people together.
Yeah, so I thought this was going to be like maybe a trailer-esque kind of like cinematic of a recap, but no, it's just Dead Man telling us what happened.
By extending the chiral network across the length and breadth of the continent, you would enable the rebirth of the United States as the United Cities of America. You were also to rescue Bridget's daughter, Amelie, who had been taken captive by terrorists. These were the vital missions you were entrusted with, Sam. We, your friends at Bridges, did everything we could to support your efforts. There was our director, Di Hardman, a close associate of Bridget, who was dedicated to fulfilling her final wishes. His commitment to American Reconstructionism was absolute, and for that he was named the first president of the UCA. And of course, Sam, the incomparable Dead Man, yours truly. I'd like to think we became the best of friends.
We did.
As you may recall, I was born from an artificial womb, and over the course of my life, was the recipient of numerous organ transplants.
He's like a Frankenstein.
I've always got on with the dead. I used to be a coroner. Anyway, I pushed myself physically and mentally to help you and your BB, Lou.
Dude,
Mama and Lockdown
it's so
were
emotional,
twin
man. If you
sisters,
knew what
as you may remember, skilled scientists who developed the Cupid, which was essential for chiral network expansion. A personal tragedy caused the two of them to grow apart, but they've since reconciled, with both their souls residing in the same body.
Which is weird. Dude, yeah.
Every 21 minutes, his soul departs his physical form, and for 3 minutes, his body is clinically dead. During this temporary death, his soul is sent to the beach. That's why he knows more about the beach and the Death Stranding than anyone else. His knowledge proved indispensable in the execution of your mission, Sam.
So there was a guy on TikTok that asked about like, hey, doesn't the brain's gonna lose oxygen? How long is he out and such like that? So it's every 21 minutes he passes out, and he passes out for 3 minutes.
Fragile, leader of the private delivery outfit Fragile Express. Exposure to timefall caused her entire body from the neck down to age significantly. It was the mark of a terrible betrayal. Higgs, a former comrade, used timefall as an instrument of torture, you see. To no surprise, Fragile was hell-bent on getting revenge. But after meeting you, Sam, she had a change of heart.
Yeah, she sure did.
As your friends, we would stop at nothing to see you succeed. But ultimately, crossing the continent was something you had to do on your own, with only Lou for company, and with no end to the forces that stood in opposition. Deadly BTs, unforgiving terrain and unpredictable weather, ruthless terrorists. The list goes on. Without a doubt, your greatest enemy was Higgs. Convinced that humanity deserved to go extinct, he kidnapped Amelie and tried to torment you and countless others. But neither he nor anything else could stop you from achieving your goal.
Nope, we beat his ass. Metal Gear 4 style.
The chiral network was finally completed. The bridge to the future was built. But your ordeal was not yet over. You had to learn the real nature of the Death Stranding. A secret that Amelie had kept hidden from us all this time. And a terrible truth you had to face. But you accepted this final revelation, Sam, and did what had to be done.
We had to give her a hug. Spoiler alert, we had to hug her. We had to give her a hug.
America rose from the ashes as the UCA. And as the people celebrated your accomplishments, you carried out one final mission in secret. To save your BB. To save Lou. You removed the child from the pod that was their prison and began a new life together. And so it was that the two of you vanished, without so much as a trace.
Oh, did we? All right. I have to go through the options real quick, and then I'm going to stop the recording, make sure all the audio is good, because I switched back from 48 hertz to 44.1 hertz, because if you guys do notice, there is crackling in the audio sometimes, and I am trying to fix that, because I feel like at some point before, like even early on, maybe in YouTube, when I was making videos, that there was not that crackling. So I'm trying to fix that. We're gonna be playing on normal. I messed up, guys. I royally messed up. When I thought I fixed all the problems and I found the solution to be able to record this game in 1440p for you guys, I messed up. And I actually recorded in like 1120 or some 720p, like crazy. Let me show you. Alrighty. So you can see right now, this looks normal. We record the entire recap normal. Hold on. I'm gonna click on this, put this back down to a default 100, and then we're gonna go boop. A 1440 there's a 1440p image right here, shrunk down into whatever size that is, and this is what's upsetting. I'd say the whole beginning of the game, so what, so everything to right, this whole hour right here, and this one is the same way. I have to go back and put this at 100. So you guys let me know down below how bad I fucked. For the first time ever, I will be restarting this game. There have been multiple videos throughout the games we've played to where I've had issues, and I've just struggled through it. I've pushed through it. I figured out how to edit past it, but I cannot edit past this. I'm not gonna force you guys, because I would have to put the image, I would have to like zoom the image in that much, and there would be huge black bars, and which is fine. And I think that's okay, because for this gameplay, I was extremely tired. I think I was getting sick, and I maybe wasn't my best, but I will go through and see what good moments there were that I could maybe splice in, but I'm not gonna make you guys watch that in that quality. That is horrible quality. You don't deserve that. This game doesn't deserve that. So with that being said, guys, we're gonna hit new game. It's gonna be a little upsetting, but let's get into it. Alright, whilst dooms can afflict almost anyone, those born under constellations with a greater connection to the beach, including Cancer, Pisces, Centus, and Delphinus, which I've never heard of that one. Centus, I've never heard of that as a sign as well, but are said to be more susceptible to developing the condition. It is believed that such individuals are fated to walk a life path fraught with disquiet and turmoil. Once there was an explosion. A bang that echoed around the world, a phenomenon known as the Death Stranding. Beached things, BTs, lost spirits of the dead, found their way into our midst. When they came into contact with the living, God damn it, I don't want to read it too fast. Since most could neither see nor sense BTs, people lived in fear of them, withdrawing from the outside world. cities became isolated, and humanity crept toward extinction. To unite what was left of America, a porter named Sam forged a bond with a bridge baby, BB, called Lou, who possessed a special connection to the other side. Together, they journeyed west across the continent, reconnecting the people through the chiral network. But on the day that the United Cities of America celebrated the nation's rebirth, Sam and Lou vanished without a trace. Though UCA officials attempted to track them down, the pair's whereabouts remain unknown. Months later.
Me? I've always loved porters. Through freezing rain and biting wind, across rivers, mountains, and endless deserts, they come to deliver something priceless, a glimpse of a life I've never known. They're my window, my sole connection to the outside world, and I know they'll be back again today.
Minus 61.
Sounds so good.
Have I ever really loved someone? Do I deserve what I've got?
I want to know the time and effort that goes into adding haptic feedback to the controller. Because the vibration that happens that coincides with what's going on screen is so interesting to me.
What is it that I've become? Minus 61. Now the water level rises.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure audio levels are good.
Paradise, where men sit in circles and talk numbers I never really liked. The way they think of life as some kind of gamble.
I can't tell you guys how excited I was for this game. I don't even remember what I said during my first reaction. I just know this looks stunningly beautiful. We are playing on performance mode because the difference between performance and quality is so negligible that you might as well just play on performance to get the 60 FPS. So beautiful.
Minus 61. Now the wind cuts the leaves like
Wake up, Sam.
and the sun's out of sight. I see the world they build to lose at the trial what is left and what is right.
I cried to say I cried during the first reaction as well. It is just, if you've played the first game and you know what you've been through with Lou, it's so emotional, the impact all this has. And I don't know if any of you went back and had watched my live stream, like the Hangout session or whatever. They basically talked about how the music is reactive to what you're doing in game. So like, if we're following the path, the music's gonna like keep up and keep pace and stuff like that. But we'll watch when we stop moving, or hear when we stop moving. The drums go away. It's... And then we'll start walking again. Okay. And then the drums will slowly come back in. If we pick up the pace. I don't know if we pick up the pace if anything happens. It's so weird playing this with the controller. I played the first one with mouse and keyboard. Dude, I love these camera angles that he's implemented. So gorgeous. Such a beautiful game. I want to see how long the cinematic camera is. Okay, so it was pretty long. I think we have to, yeah, we gotta go back this way. Okay, so you see how the drums kicked in? If we go off course, watch the listen to the music. The music gets less grander because we're just, and kind of like fades off.
God damn, dude.
And then it's just the piano, it's not even the voices. Dude, the way the drums just kick back in is just so beautiful. It's like so smooth. You can really tell they took their time with this. I mean, the dude had 4 years? He originally wanted to release it closer to like 2020.
It's at home before it gets dark.
But the pandemic pushed everything back, he said. Oh shit.
I feel that.
The gate weight measuring 4 on the G scale has occurred. Oh shit, another one? Oh yeah, this is where I first helped Lou.
Okay, you're all right.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's audio that comes from the controller. The baby's laughing.
Let's go home and get you fed.
Oh, dang it. Playing like 90% of the game with the L2 and R2 buttons pressed down. Oh, there it is. Oh, I want to get up here. I like get into the tippy tops of mountains. How do I do? I want to do photo mode. Yes. Wait, no, this is not photo mode. I can't do photo mode yet. The baby is just hanging out. That's so funny. And I like how there's these already ghost patterns from the Strand system. I wonder if these are just Sam's himself, or if these are genuine other porters. I like how for even that split moment that I stopped walking, the drums cut out. And it's like, oh, he's making a decision. Oh, we're gonna go get this chiral crystal. I was wondering why it was coming back to me. I didn't want it to stop. Oh, there's already a ladder. Dude, I love the sound design in this game. Death Stranding had an amazing sound design. Metal Gear Solid has an amazing sound design, but man, when I tell you, Metal Gear Solid did not make me as emotional as Death Stranding. There have been some emotional things that have happened in Metal Gear Solid.
Enough already.
But I would say,
Almost there.
playing them back to back, there wasn't very many made me cry moments. This game has made me cry so much.
There, we made it.
Minus 61. Yeah, I love that song. That was a good song. Now, this is the thing I can't unsee. I already know this, so my reaction to this, I'll try to put my first reaction in, but this was cool. The baby's got hers going around her mouth, which was interesting. And then I was like, wait, is Lou on the other side? And I was like, wait, are we friends with the BTs? I was like, what's going on? Like, I don't understand it. And then... a hologram.
Raindrops are falling on my head.
And then this was part of, I think, like the final trailer or one of the trailers. So like you can feel him scrubbing the pan and putting like, anytime you would feel him touch or like the vibration there, like you feel it in the controller. It's crazy. Oh, look at all the photos.
Open up. There you go.
It's fragile. I want that umbrella. The fact that he hasn't made that umbrella purchasable. He's made a lot of stuff from Death Stranding. Like, they're making the ring that you get that Sam places on his thumb. Like, so why not just make the umbrella? I bet they're trying to. The technology just isn't there. That, see, I bet you he would make that crib as well. Doesn't want to shoot a gun in front of his kid. It's like, I don't want to.
Who's there? Who are you? Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing here?
Because I'm free.
I've been looking for you.
Nothing's worrying me.
Produced and directed by Hideo Kojima. Oh, she's got a little heart tattoo.
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good. Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Thank God.
I roll
How'd you track us down?
diapers.
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Carol network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now, too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe we'd catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left Bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lou?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a Bridges asset. You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid
Yep,
Death
we did
Stranding
that.
is far from
we
over.
did that. Me, Sam.
Humanity
I am
is
Sam.
still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it.
They made that plushie. That's a real plushie.
A lot of things changed after you went off on your own. Especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Die Hard Man is not the president of the UCA anymore. In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, APAS 4000 has
APAS.
revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the chiral network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. And no need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge.
Together for tomorrow.
And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the chiral network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say?
And this was the most mind-blowing thing I witnessed that entire night was, holy shit, we get dialogue choices. Now, some may be disappointed, some may not, some may understand, but Sam doesn't actually talk. Oh, well, sorry. Not what I meant. Sam doesn't actually say exactly what these are. They're kind of like Fallout. But instead of being like happy, sad, mean, or whatever, it's a gist of what he's going to talk about.
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico.
Looking good,
I don't know
Deadman?
the details, but the research they're conducting
Lou
there is
misses
important.
Deadman.
Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
Any other reasons?
That was one reason. You got more?
I do. And this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
Guess that makes sense. But something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory?
I had a serious thought
Taking
about this.
control, claiming it for their own?
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
Okay, so my take right there is he's like, isn't America? It's basically, isn't America just trying to take over the world? are they just connecting people so that way they can eventually just take over the world, take over everybody? Like, isn't that what they're doing? No, we're just trying to bring the internet to people. That's what you're doing. Internet's free for everyone. Yeah, but if America controls it and then like decides they want to take it down or spy on whoever they want to spy on, the UCA can do that. Who's to stop them? Now, I don't think anything like that is happening in the world right now. We don't have a technology that one country or the other is trying to mass put onto everybody. But Kojima's been known to predict the future, so who's to say in 5 to 10 years, 10 to 20 years, there's a country that's like, hey, we've invented this great technology. Our country seems to love it. How about your country? If we connect every country, then we all can share this great technology. And then it's like, gotcha. What state of the environment?
Chiralium contamination is
he
severe.
didn't say anything that
Some
time.
areas have it worse than anything you experienced back
That's
in
what
UCA.
I mean. It's like he doesn't always say
The
stuff.
timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail
Why
in
is
the
it so
blink of an eye.
dark?
Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
Are there BTs out there?
Mexico has no shortage of beached things. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT. And any living human that comes into contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion.
I think a little bit of this dialogue
Several
is a
Mexican
recap.
cities were wiped off the map in this way. The survivors have since become divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside.
So I did the I won't do it, and it basically cuts to black, and then that moment of where Lou is, where Sam is holding Lou in front of the wall of pictures, and it slides to the picture. I will put that little piece in there. It obviously won't be a great quality, but it's very minuscule difference. But it's still interesting that they put. I thought maybe it was them just going back and living their happy life. I think that would have been funny. Oh, I accidentally hit I won't do it.
Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy who beat up for his death.
Does it just restart?
Raindrops are falling on
Hey, not bad, little Porter. Not bad at all.
and I said I didn't like the way he got things done. Sleeping
Okay, Lou,
on the
that was a non-nonsense.
those raindrops are falling on my head. They keep falling, but there's
What? Oh. I was like, good, thank you. I made a mistake. I think I made a mistake.
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it?
What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use.
A child care app I can use.
It'll be fine.
Aww.
The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it.
He's like, I don't want to leave my child.
Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
Episode 1, Sam.
Go on. Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring?
No, Sam. See, I thought it would like clamp down onto his
Try
thumb.
sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like.
That's, I don't play on PlayStation 5, so that's this button.
Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with a delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation.
What about that
Why don't
city?
you take a look at the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu?
Hold on, what about this city? What city is this? Oh, that's one of those cities behind the walls that we never get a chance to look at. So this is basically for... Oh. Can we go over there? So basically what he has done is made the opening of the game a whole lot quicker for people that complained that the opening of the first game was very lengthy. The prologue is very lengthy. The moment you get to this point right here of connecting to the chiral network is like after like an hour.
Why don't you take a look at the cargo you're carrying?
Give me a
by
moment. It's like
opening
an
the menu?
hour or an hour and a half after cutscenes.
You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management. This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack.
Wait, what? A device used for expanding the chiral network coverage. It allows for stable and instant mass data transfers beyond the boundaries of the UCA. Since it contains chiral matter like the Cupid, it can only be carried by Doom's sufferers. Wait, we could only carry the Cupid because we had Dooms? Interesting.
We've given you some additional equipment.
I don't remember that
Can
being
be
the thing
carried
from
in
the first one.
pouches or in special hooks. just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. So there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up.
Or we can just hold it square.
Return to the menu when everything looks good to go.
Nope, auto arrange.
Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too. Armed groups that have attacked porters in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
Yeah, I'm not gonna draw a plot. I don't ever do that. But we are, when I did in the first one, I was like, no, I kind of, if I did have to draw a route, this is the kind of route that I draw.
Commencing route creation.
There we go. Just straight there, just straight line. Oh, I have to draw a route.
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head on, or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
Yeah.
Delivery route finalized.
I don't plot routes. That's not what I do.
Latest model Cupid. Just completed. We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world.
I like how the string just gets magically longer.
It won't be any harder than before either. The Chiral network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first
Look how
continued
old he
west,
looks.
while the second cut south into Mexico.
I mean, he doesn't look old, it's just
But
mainly
again,
the wrinkles
they
in the
were only
eyes
able
right
to
there.
lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow. Hungry?
No.
Still refusing.
No more baby food for you.
Let you get fragile any trouble, I'm gone. Don't you break my kid.
Don't break my kid.
Now who wants to eat?
Okay. We are ready to go. Yeah, we're going there.
Alright, let's get this done.
Yeah, quick and easy. 20-minute delivery.
It's a close one.
It's weird making deliveries without a BB. Man, doesn't this just look absolutely beautiful? Yep, this is the weapons. That's the mazer. We got canteen, blood bag. We got strand, and then we can piss, but we're empty on liquid. go. Oh yeah, and that's what you got to do, guys. You got to be able to pick up everything. There's so many people that want to call this a walking simulator, and they don't understand. So every other simulator game is okay with being exactly what it is. Oh, this is a cooking simulator. You're cooking. You're a chef. This is a cleaning simulator. You're cleaning. You're cooking. But when because in general, when gamers use the term walking simulator, they're just talking about how the only gameplay there is from walking from one narrative to the other. Maybe seeing something happen in the background, but you're like stuck on a rail. And you're just walking. This, on the other hand, is actually a walking simulator. I forget the guy that... Maybe if I can find the video, I'll put a link of it in the description and a photo of it up on the screen. But he actually went in depth talking about how this game is an actual walking simulator. In the sense of, like, when you scan this ground, whereas most walking simulators, walking is the last thought. It's just to move from one place to the other. Whereas this walking, I've got to worry about those blue dots, the yellow dots, and the red X's. The blue dots mean I can walk and have no issue whatsoever. The yellow dots mean I'll have a little bit of issue, and then the red means not climbable and will probably fall down. So you're having to worry about that. All the little rocks, all the little bumps can affect you. I'm pretty sure if I walk over this, it changes. Oh, no. Okay, bug. Mr. Kojima. Oh, nope. Okay, there we go.
Keep it up, Sam.
He could trip over that, though, I feel like. Whoa. Wait, what? Dude, look at the god rays. But yeah, so you're having to worry about the weight, whether or not the heavy items are closer to your back or further away from your back. The fact that I have the ladder on my right side shoulder means that I'm going to lean more right-footed, and that I need to hold the left side to counterbalance. And I feel like Kojima really emphasized to the team that, hey, the biggest complaint to people was that they weren't having enough action at the beginning. And again, I think the beginning definitely was slow. I'm not going to sit here and act like the beginning of Death Stranding was not... it dragged on for a bit. To the moment we could actually start walking around and doing the things that the game was advertising took forever. I think it's the first 2 episodes of my Let's Play is just all that, and then maybe the 3rd is when we really start getting into the meats and potatoes, maybe 3rd or 4th. But yeah, it's just one of those things of but I would not have Death Stranding 1 any other way. The story it set up there at the beginning made you so invested that you were like, okay, I've got to, after an hour and a half, I've now got to deliver this baby to this incinerator with my dead president, who is my mom. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I must deliver the president to the incinerator. Oh, what's that? Oh, is it a container? Is he coming back this way? No, he's not. Okay. So we need to... Oh, yes. We're gonna put our hat on. Wear backwards. No sunglasses right now. Oh, we can have pants and gloves. Which one was the weapon? Ah, yes. Slowly, slowly. The electric rod. I don't think we'll take that. Is this like a dry, or is, oh, this is the Mexico-US border. All right, go, 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 go. Well, those two are so far away, we need the go, 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 go. All right, slowly. Slowly. Bye-bye. Dude has infinite rope. Oh, wait, what? A staff card. Oh, shit. No, no, no. Crouch, crouch, crouch. Dude, sandstorm's rolling in. No, I don't want the ladder. I do want this. That seems important. Hold on. Can I go in here? No. You never know. You never know what Kojima will allow you to do now. I like how you just thumbs up it. Strong sleeping pills? Yep, we'll take that. We don't have a climbing anchor. Do we have one ladder? I'll be good without the other one. Oh shit, slide. We can slide now. I probably should have held the crouch button for a better slide. Anti-timefall clothing? Hell yeah, I'll take that. Take another blood bag. Hopefully we can get blood bag pouch, because that made life so much easier when we unlocked that. I don't think taking all of them out does anything, but I'm going to just to see. Dang, I keep hitting X thinking it's the crouch up and down button. Wait, what is my guy doing all the way out there? Where do I have to go? Oh, there we go. I have to go that way. Hey, dude, what are you doing all the way out here? Huh? Oh, I got caught, but it's whatever. It was just him anyway. And then I was talking about how in my controller, like there will be certain points to where I'll feel resistance, and I'm just very interested in why I feel resistance in my triggers. Hold on, I want to see. Can we get up here, dude? Hell yeah! I just wanted to come up here and see. I don't think anything's up here. Oh no, sandstorm. No shit, Sam. Storm's definitely coming through. We can barely see 5 feet ahead in front of us. And you think a storm's coming. I hope we don't get struck by lightning. Oh, dude, that was pretty damaging. That was closer. Dude, that's right there. Go, Sam, go. Go, Sam, go. Sheltering from strong winds. Move up close to the wall of the structure to take shelter to avoid strong winds. Nah, I ain't no pussy. I'm just making sure there's no packages for us to pick up. Last gen security camera, see? We need that. We need to pick... Oh, that lightning is almost telling me not to. Oh shit. Okay. We're still actually going the right way. Dude, holy shit, those winds really are kicking my ass. Oh, I need this chiral crystal. Alright, we're almost there. Only 350 meters. Holy shit. Holy crap, look how covered in sand we are. So this is just yellow. I think let's go ahead and try to cross right here. Dude, look at that. Where we got touched by water, the sand's gone. Dude, that is so cool.
So far, so good.
I love how when you get like a beam of light, it like does like a little gleam noise. Number of inhabitants in 123,342. 123,342.
ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Don't worry, Sam. The Social Strand service. Using the SSS, you can view messages sent by people from all over the world, look back on the likes you've given to and received from porters in other worlds, and enjoy the screenshots you've captured in photo mode. How does it feel to be back out there, Sam? I'll try to use the SSS to keep you up to date with everything over here. Lou was having fun playing around just a while ago and is now fast asleep in Dreamland. I'll send you another message soon, which you can check out on your Ring terminal. And don't worry, I'll take care of Lou. Dude, I feel like you can't send as many likes that way. On the PC, you can just do hundreds of likes. Hundreds. Need any help with deliveries? Nope. I know how to do deliveries. You received 10 likes in return for liking SSS post.
Hey!
Oh, it's dependent on the side you press it on. Okay. Oh, that's as far as we can go. I'm not too sure how that would work for a thumbnail. But that looks crazy. Oh no, I think I'm going to do different thumbnails for this series. In the past, I did screenshots for this game in Cyberpunk. Like, I picked, sorry, not screenshots, but photo mode pictures. And I don't think that's right. I think we should do different photos. I've learned from the Metal Gear Solid series what and what not to do when making thumbnails. Granted, I still don't know what to do when I make thumbnails.
No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Alright, we made it. We've made it, guys. We've made it. Okay, so we've selected everything. Because that's all we have. That's all yours. Are you sure you want to? You're about to deliver cargo for the following orders. Yes. Dude, look at the detail of sand that's on everything. Just insane.
You must be Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south. You're here to bring us onto the chiral network, right? Ah, that's a relief. we'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you've got us online. That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes?
Yes.
Que chido. There's
Que
hardly a
chido.
scratch on this cargo. You are incredible. We wrote this stuff off as lost. Thanks for bringing it in.
No worries. No, long life meals. What the hell? Is that like MREs and shit like that?
It's just like everyone says. You're a man that people can rely on.
Almost 2-starred.
Okay, use your Cupid to bring us online. The Cairo gateway you brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA. And with state-of-the-art tech at our disposal, we can finally solve a lot of our problems.
Dude, he is just caked in sand. Is that Texas? That's Texas. That's Texas.
Cairo network coverage successfully expanded. Commencing data collection.
I need someone to pronounce that name again. I need to figure out how to say it. Oh, we got the bonus weapon, machine gun.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
This was my favorite part of the game. Yes, 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 yes. No bridge link because we haven't gotten online yet. You have earned the nickname Handler. I'm Brave
Porter
Handler.
grade increased. Congratulations.
That's what I'm talking about.
Cairo network connection confirmed. And now we can begin fabricating the latest corpse disposal equipment. Until recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay moving forward. I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey. We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again.
PAC. What was the untenable about corpse disposal?
As I mentioned before, we've been taking them to a nearby tar pit and dropping them in. Unfortunately, we took it too far. And it wasn't long before the whole pit turned into a BT area. In trying to prevent the emergence of BTs, we ended up facilitating their creation. And with the constant timefall in the vicinity, Cairo contamination has only grown worse. All of these problems have contributed to an increased suicide rate, which in turn has resulted in even more bodies that we've had no way to dispose of properly. But thanks to the Cairo network, we can now fabricate the corpse disposal facilities that we lack. Everything's going to be all right.
Okay, okay.
Well, our corpse disposal problem is no longer an issue thanks to you. But there's nothing we can do to get rid of the BT area we created. Fear of BTs and damage from timefall and chiralium exposure will continue to be a concern. And let's not forget about the bandits willing to attack travelers and facilities. But so long as we remain connected to the network, we'll have access to new tools and technologies to help combat these threats. You brought us more than a connection to the outside. You brought us hope.
I'm gonna get some sleep.
Thank you again for everything. I'll get started right away on preparing your next order for you. By the time you wake up, it should be good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery terminal here. I hope I can count on you.
You can always count on me. I'm Sam Porter Bridges. Wait, are they calling him Bridges? Well, no, I guess Bridges was his name because it wasn't the family name or company name. I'm not too sure. It's been a while, and I'm still a little fuzzy on details like that. Look how half covered in sand he is. It's funny.
Welcome, Sam. Please relax and enjoy your stay.
Look at all the dust falling off. And then his face is still covered with sand. Use the toilet and shower. We're gonna get a shower? Okay, I was gonna say, is there still a shower scene of Norman? Not as long as the last one. Sam's sunburn has healed? We have a wait. For free? Sunburn? Where did we get a sunburn? We were fully clothed. What? Sam, the shower and toilet are outside your private room. Cryo crystals can be covered from waste you produce. Okay. Okay. So go ahead and make... So, okay. View comments. There's also a sink. You've also got access to the armory, and it's definitely worth checking out everything in your room. Can do. Is that the only one? Yeah. Sam's delivery, combat, and stealth stats. Higher stats indicate greater proficiency. Oh, so we have things we can work towards now. Okay. Sam's proficiency at negotiating rough terrain. Traversing natural obstacles like slopes and rivers will improve the stats, slowing the rate at which Sam's endurance gauge depletes. Oh, nice. Oh, you can increase his carrying capacity. Hell yeah. Carrying cargo that exceeds a certain weight over long distances will improve this stat. We get a 30 kilogram bonus at level 5. that face for endurance. We're already level 3 knockout resistance. Sam's proficiency at resisting enemy blows and electric shocks, moving while centering his balance, and blocking enemy attacks will improve this stat, granting Sam greater resilience to enemy attacks thereby. What? How did I already get level 3? Moving while centering his balance. Is that why? Lung capacity, strand skills, mastery melee, mastery handguns, assault rifles, machine guns. Oh, and some of them are locked. The corpus is basically everything we need to know about everybody. Alright, so what else can we play around in our room with? We can go to sleep. I can't really play around with anything, so we're just gonna go to sleep. What's that other symbol on our shirt? There's drawbridge and then something else. Whoa, why the Look at all the dead BBs. Holy shit. Omelette, why are you here, Omelette?
Lou,
Are you alright? If you're worried about Lou, don't be. I'll admit, this stuff is pretty new to me, but the app has been a big help. Figuring out why a baby's crying, getting the milk just warm enough. It's had the perfect advice for every situation.
hi.
So, how does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Works same as it ever was.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's the first time I've been away from Lou.
Yeah, that part
We're
I don't
fine.
like.
Trust me. Just focus on the road, okay?
Yeah.
Blood volume and stamina at optimal levels. No
Good
arrhythmia
morning.
detected at this time.
New entry added to the corpus. Yeah, go to sleep. Change the screen image. Private rooms. Yeah. All right, let's. What's the new drink that we can drink? That's not what I wanted to do, but we only have black camo. We're gonna go with baby blue. No sunglasses. Customized backpack. We have a bunch of patches because of our collector's edition. We're definitely gonna go with the chiral. No, put you right there, and then we're gonna put the yummy in our tummy crypto bite right under it, and then we're going to put the happy cappy right above the quokka. Is that how they're pronouncing it? And then we'll do the why me, and then we'll do 4. We have to have. We'll do 5. We'll do this one. There we go. There we go. Examine table. So it's chiral tea now. Why is that crypto by red? Sam's hunger somewhat satisfied. I can't figure out how to take this when my friends join a game, like start playing a game when it tells me not to. I don't need that notification every time, especially when I'm streaming. Or not, I'm not even streaming, when I'm recording. I love how they only give us 3. Before they would give us, I think, like 5 energy drinks, and you could only drink 3 to increase your stamina, that extra bar. So I'm glad now they only give us 3, because that's the only amount that you need to drink. And only 1 crypto bite? Okay. And the last thing... Oh, nope. We got 2 more things after this. We're finally connected to the chiral network. It's been 4 long years since the first expedition set up the terminal, and we've been waiting patiently to get hooked up. That's all humanity... get hooked up ever since. To know we're not alone out there. That's all humanity wants, right? And not only are we connected to other locations, we can also fabricate new equipment using chiral printers. So here's one thing. We can change this image, which is really cool. And look at all of these cool photos of Sam and Lou. Just absolutely amazing. I like how these are actual screenshots from the first game and not like done in the second game engine, because you can really see the definition of his face, especially in the cheeks, as compared to this image. Insane. But we're gonna go with this one. This was my favorite. And then we can set that up right there. Hell yeah. I mean, the rest of our wall is pretty blank, but wait, what else do we have to customize? No? I have no idea. I have no idea. I was thinking maybe change the color, but it's not that. And then here you can't make faces. Like how you could in the first game. Yeah, and we already got all that.
No way.
Wait, is he commenting on his look? And then we can go into the weapon testing room. We're not going to test any weapons. I'm just trying to get through all of these like new things. Yes, yes, yes. Start the training. No, we're not going to actually go and do any training. I'm sorry. Maybe later. Maybe later. Right now, we're just trying to do this first little beginning section of the game.
Departing facility. New order available. Please review and confirm.
Alright guys, and this is where I stopped playing for the first recording before I was like, hey guys, I'm super tired and I think I'm getting sick. Cut to the different Sam playing at a different time. But this is where it ended, so we literally didn't do much. The only genuine reaction stuff you missed was any of the opening stuff, which you could say is all that past hour and a half or whatever. But there wasn't anything crazy. They literally it's basically what was the mid to late game of Death Stranding. When you had all your gear and you could basically do whatever you want, that's basically what this was, except without the exoskeleton. We're reconnecting the chiral network. It's not back to square one, back to like middle of the playbook. And yeah, that's why he was like, when Fragile was like, oh, how does it feel to be back in the saddle? And he's like, nothing's changed really. And yeah, that's how it feels. Nothing crazy has changed.
Good morning, Sam. Did you have a good rest? We're already making progress in addressing the corpse disposal situation here. Once again, I've got to thank you for that. If you access the delivery terminal, you'll find that you can fabricate equipment for yourself now too. We have some materials on hand here that you can use to make supplies for your journey. Take as much as you need. Now, we don't have all the same schematics in Mexico that you have access to in the UCA. But as you link up more facilities to increase chiral network bandwidth and improve your connection level with the locals, we should be able to share all kinds of new data with you, expanding your fabrication options further. I heard that you're planning to extend chiral network coverage to the south, down as far as that research facility. So go ahead and pick up the order I posted for you. I'll explain the finer details of the mission while you look at the map provided by ABAS.
I'd have to go back and look at Death Stranding 1 to see how out of sync the mouth movements were for the terminal people, because they are a hologram. It's not like the hologram that Fragile and Lou were, but a different type that seems more primitive. And if it's like that, and I can understand why the mouth sync up is not there, but I feel like it was there in the first game. Yeah, take on orders. Deliver one or more remote medical units to Villa Libre. Yeah, no problem.
Your next destination is Villa Libre. The people there don't have enough medical equipment to meet their needs. If you bring them this delivery, you'll be sure to earn their trust. Once you've done that, you'll have an easier time convincing them to become part of the chiral network. Timefall is coming down hard in this area. cargo containers that are exposed to timefall will begin to degrade. If you carry container repair spray with you, you can use it to mitigate these effects before it becomes a problem. Keep an eye out for the rivers and bandit camps in the area too. Hazards like these can make your life much harder. On your way to Villa Libre, you might pass a post box we built. We left behind some spare equipment in its shared locker. If you see it, take a look inside. Everything is yours to use as you deem fit. There should be materials in there too, enough to fabricate something if you like. Also, if you have any extra equipment, you can use the box to donate it to other people. With a moment's generosity, you can make another porter's day. Finally, each postbox has a private locker which can be used to store equipment for later use, and a recycle feature that will turn any unneeded items into materials.
Oh, good,
So what do you
good,
think?
good.
Have enough information to plan your journey to Villa Libre? Take your time to finalize your route.
Yeah, no problem. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, we're not gonna do close the route simulator and proceed. No, let's just plan a route. Even though it's not a plan a route, let's just
Commencing route creation.
cliffs, enemies. The risk level is very high. Altitude is very high. Yes.
This order calls for some pretty hefty cargo to be sure. But don't forget to take into account all the other extras you'll need to carry to get the job done. Every piece of equipment you take also adds to your overall weight. So think carefully about your loadout. Try to pick critical items that won't weigh you down and wear you out when combined with your cargo. Run out of stamina halfway through a delivery, and you're in for a world of hurt.
Yeah, dude, that's the last thing you want to do. So let's go ahead and...
Make all necessary preparations for your delivery.
Yes, I know. Cargo management, we got an assault rifle, remote medical unit, climbing anchor ladder, hand maser gun 2. I wish we need some more boots. Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it was. Oh, change color. There we go. Bridges orange. No, let's go red. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Let's actually then change our hat to red. Fabricate equipment.
Please select an item to fabricate.
Yeah, boots and container spray. Fabricate. There we go. I think we got everything. I like that menu a lot better. That menu is a lot cleaner and a lot more easier to
Order
navigate.
accepted. Thank you.
Oh no, something may be back there. Oh yes.
Sign detected nearby.
Remember to rest. Second. Please take care. Perhaps you should take a break.
Oh no. That's suspicious. Oh no, it's just showing off the time fall.
Somebody lend me a hand!
Oh shit. Let's get back out of the rain real quick. Dude, that rain is coming down hard. This button. Okay, there we go. Weird to see rain like this in the desert. On the road again.
Warning, flight risk elevated.
What risk elevated? Rain falling upstream. Water level rising in the nearby river. Okay.
Their territory.
Dude, they spotted me quick. we go. There we go. Enemy or deck colors will turn yellow when they are on alert. Red when they spot me. Okay. Man, I want those medals and shit, but... Why is his footprints? Why can't I see his footprints? What the fuck? Wanted to trodden's path? How's that a trodden path? Yes. Dude, I don't need no gun. Dude, I need to change that. I need to make the crouch button something different. Yes, cargo management. There we go. Come on. Dude, parrying with the strand is like the most fun thing. Who else? Who else is wanting something? Dude, that was a little glitchy. Oh man, they're still coming. It's so bright out there, you can't even see when you're in here. Oh, there he is. Didn't even know what happened, did you? Well, I didn't have time to react. There we go. I think that's all the enemies. Even though the music hasn't changed. Oh no, because there's a guy up there. Ooh, I'll take that. Where did the enemy go? What the fuck? Yep, I'm sorry. Why is the cargo weight limit reached blurry? Why is that a different font? Oh shit, where did you come from? Stop, take out your weapon. Hold on. I love that we can just pause this real quick. Offload. Oh, dude, I don't know where he came from, but that's not nice. I must make it to the vehicle. I'm increasing my weight management skill. Don't worry, Sam. You're there. You're there. You're almost there, Sam. You're almost there. Oh, we did it. No, not that one. Is that working? No, it's not working. That sucks. It's not like the last game where you can just point it at the vehicle and do it. You have to like point it at the actual cargo. Alright, let's go back and get the other stuff. You can hide in the post box. Interesting. When did we go to that camp? I guess we did come to this one? I don't remember. What is that symbol? Oh, I think those are medals or something. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab those. I need to get it. I'm sorry. This is how I play. If you didn't watch the first one, this is how I play. If I can see a thing, I'm gonna go and grab it. Especially here at the beginning. The earlier I can unlock some certain things, which if they're keeping it the same way, as in like the whole, at 2 stars you unlock a certain thing, at 3 stars you unlock a certain thing, and so forth, then I want to make sure. Alright, let's offload 1 metals and we'll come back with the vehicle. Because we're literally right here. Dude, hell yeah. Oh shit, that turned way quicker than I thought it was gonna do. Dude, it turns on a fucking dime. I keep hitting triangle to get like out of the vehicle, and that's not how you do it. Okay, that's the way. Alright, there's gonna be rock, paper, scissors. Okay. I thought those were BTs. Oh, okay. He just jumps in from the side. Don't hesitate to rethink your route. Looks like the timefall's been pretty relentless. You okay, Sam? Heavy rain sometimes causes the rivers to rise there. Don't force yourself to cross them if they're too deep. Instead, take a look at your map. Yeah, I can do. Conditions change quickly out there, so it's important to adapt and adjust on the fly. What are all these little guys? Oh, no, 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 no.
Warning. Analysis confirms that these hostile life forms are chiral creatures.
Whoa. Okay, they all came attacking me. Force it. Force it. You got this. You got this. Oh, jump. Jump. Yes. I'm a menace. Damn it, I crossed the river too early. Oh, that's right, battery consumption. Oh, I totally forgot about battery consumption. Hold on, hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this part on foot, because I don't want to... Oh, hell yeah! Dude, the day and night cycle is so cool. I like the way... Oh, this isn't... Oh yeah, this is Noberto. Oh, you don't have any... Oh, you can upgrade it. Oh, 200 metals to upgrade it? No, I'm good.
Use a quick breather.
Yes, carrying capacity is level 2. Massage. Yes, yes. Stretch those legs, Sam. Stretch those legs. We're almost there, Sam. We're almost there. This rain is coming down like cats and dogs. Oh, yes, the canteen. He wasn't joking when he said he wanted to try to make vehicles less impactful. Like, he didn't want people to rely on them, because once you unlocked the truck, you didn't really need any other vehicle. And you didn't really have to worry about traversing the land, because the vehicle itself was so good at traversing.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Via Libre.
ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
No worries. I don't need to... Oh, wait. Yeah, I kind of want to. Yep. Hold on. And then we're going to... Oh, yeah, I can't use any of my shit. It takes so much more repair spray now. No, I'm out of shit. Oh, man, I'm out of spray. Oh, we're making it. Just a couple more steps. Damn it. Okay. The reason I'm doing that, the reason I am putting everything there is because my ass is going to walk back to that fabricator and fabricate some repair spray. Yes, fuck. Fuck. What does it cost to fabricate one? I need 10 resin. Interesting. Recycle. Because I would rather one more container spray. I don't have chiral crystal? Oh. Whatever. I guess I was just out of chiral crystal. Okay. Alright. There we go. Wonder if there was a river here.
Hey! What? Somebody lend me a hand!
Network
Hey,
average.
help you!
Thank you kindly.
Hey! What? I'm Sam!
I'm glad they kept that one in there. Hey, I'm Sam. Hey, I'm Sam too. It beeps as if it's unlocking. Oh, it only fixes the cargo container. That sucks. Well, I'm not getting an S on this delivery. That sucks.
You're Sam, right? Did the Timefall give you a lot of trouble? Thanks for making the trip. Allow me to assess the condition of your cargo.
She's gonna say it's ruined. We got an A. Yeah, I figured as much.
It does not look too bad. Thanks for the delivery.
I'm sorry.
I don't think we would ever get this back, but seems I was wrong. Thank you so much for
Cargo
bringing it
recovered
in.
for La Madre. Oh, that's gonna be your name is La Madre?
I have to say, this was well worth the
And
wait.
life well
I had
liked.
a feeling you wouldn't let me down. Time to connect the Cupid. Once we're part of the chiral network, we'll be able to use these remote medical units you brought. I can get myself checked out as well. We've all been looking forward to this. So go ahead and link us up.
It's like the whole lower half of the United States. La Madre. The path we went was just too funny. Cupid connected chiral network coverage has expanded, granting access to the following. Oh yes, finally the PCC, the most important thing. Bonus data has made the following content. Oh, the Quokka, I don't know how to say that hologram.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Chiral communications have been established. Now I can finally use one of these medical units to assess the condition of the child I'm carrying. I just pray they're strong and healthy. The elderly residents here will also be happy to receive proper medical care. Oh, seems like you should be capable of fabricating PCCs now as well. Probably thanks to the chiral network expansion and the resulting increase in total bandwidth. Of course, every additional structure will eat into that bandwidth, but there should be more than enough to support anything you build. Within reason, that is. There's one other problem we've been dealing with lately, though. It's not a critical issue, so I've posted an aid request with further details. If you're interested, you can check it out via your ring terminal.
Old people? Old people?
The only people that still live here other than myself are elderly. The last of the younger residents decided to risk it all and leave for Ciudad Nudo del Norte a while back. Too many bandits in these parts. Like the one I used to be. We took what we wanted and didn't care about anyone but ourselves. But after I got pregnant, I realized I could not keep living like that. I had to clean up my act. Start living for someone else. My friends didn't understand at all. So they ditched me. Left me to wander on my own. Until the people here agreed to take me in. Even though the poor souls are struggling with all kinds of health issues. That's why we put in the order for these remote medical units.
Damn.
Some of the cargo we had stored here was washed away during a massive flood. The water carried it into bandit territory, so we're in no position to reclaim it ourselves. I know this isn't the sort of thing a porter like you normally does, but if you're willing and able, please check the aid request. All of the relevant details should be available for review on that ring terminal you're wearing. You can use it to confirm the cargo's location. So, if your travels happen to take you out that way, we'd really appreciate the help.
So I'm wondering, so are aids different than just like regular quests? These are ones like they will definitely benefit them more than just bringing lost cargo?
I'm not sure. I should have given birth to my child ages ago. But for some reason...
What?
The fetus seems to have stopped growing at 7 months. If something's wrong with my body, I can't tell what it is. and not knowing is driving me insane. But with one of our new medical units, I might finally be able to get answers. I want to believe I can still bring this child into the world someday.
You should have given birth how long? Ages ago? The baby stopped developing and growing after 7 months. How long has she been pregnant?
A new order has just come through for you. Looks like the residents of the C1 South Distribution Center need you to recover some cargo from a bandit encampment and bring it to them. You can review the specifics of the order when you get around to accepting it. So once you're good to go, access the delivery terminal here to get underway. I'll share additional info with you as soon as you do so.
All right, no problem. What do we got? What you 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 got? What do you got for me? Cover all chiral density gauges stolen by bandits. And then that's where the C1 South Distribution Center is. Okay. So steal back 2 pieces of cargo in these. Look at the 8-bit. This is like Minecraft. Okay. I can do that. No problemo.
Okay, Sam. Are you ready? Then I'll bring you up to speed with what I know. The order you've undertaken is to recover chiral density gauges that have been stolen by bandits and taken back to their base. The base is located in some overgrown ruins, so you'll have a hard time getting a clear view of it. You might want to construct a watchtower nearby before you charge in. With it, you can get a better handle on the situation and improve your odds of getting the job done quietly. But that's not all, of course. Other porters are also able to make use of your structures.
Yep,
This
I know.
way, you can help out the people who follow in your footsteps through this area. Think about what I told you and finalize your route. Best of luck to you out there.
And then, so...
Route creation.
Could you imagine? Yeah, we're just gonna go to the top of this building. Then we're gonna go around this way. We're gonna go to this top of this building. Mountain. Mountain, Sam. These aren't buildings. Yeah, we don't... Yes. I will take that. I'll grab 1 more PCC just in case. 2 ladders. I only need 1 climbing anchor, I feel like. Alright, let's go. Bye, Madre. Yeah. I don't think we should take the vehicle. Alright, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna take the vehicle up there.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Holy shit, we need a... whatchamacallit? Need the rest. Hold on, does this PCC... No, I don't have the generator yet. Dude, when's it gonna become daytime? What is this? Oh, resin. Are those spiders? What the fuck? Kojima put chiral crystal BT spiders. I assume if I go anywhere near those things, just like the other creatures, they are going to attack the shit out of me.
Stay focused.
That is very unpleasant. I don't like that. Dude, this is some thick jungle. Okay, I'm just like... I don't think I can make it up that. What's over here? More spiders? Oh, no. Interesting.
This is what you're good at, remember?
Okay, I guess I just lose extra stamina going in there. Can we climb this? Come on. Come on, Sam, you got this. Dude, holy shit. This is actually rock climbing. Oh, don't you.
Eyes open, dumbass.
Come on, Sam. Sam.
Can anybody hear me? I can hear you.
Oh my, where? Oh, down there. I was looking down there. What the hell?
Oh, God.
Damn, that looks insane. How do I rest? Yeah, catch breath. Come on.
Okay. Let's just sit here for a second.
Nice little overview of the camp we're about to overtake. Finally, daytime. All right, let's go. Careful now. Why the hell did you put that right there? And why does it have so many likes? Master Transporter level 2. I've got it. I guess that one's got to get likes for its complete fuck up. There was like an actual walk path. What the hell? I need this PCC. I love how we won't start seeing other people's like true structures until we build them. Because everyone's got to do this, so the fact that this structure isn't here already is interesting.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. No, use, not activate, I guess. Okay, we got one guy right there. He's got some got some container spray. Not so bad. That's so cool. Look at that. What did I... This is where the people have been spotted the most. Over here. Interesting. Dude, the greenery in this jungle looks so good. Okay, there's 6 guards here. Sneaky beaky. Dude, being able to take off the backpack is such a game changer. I didn't even see you up here, not gonna lie. Alright, there's 3 over there. Where's the 4th one? Oh, down there. Alright, let's go back and get our backpack. Let's move a little bit closer. What you guys hiding in here? Anything for me? No, just some ceramics. No. How did they see me? No, no. I want to know how, I mean, the same way mine does. Whatever. I guess fine. We'll go at it the hard way. I hate you. I hate you. Stop throwing shit. I'm glad I don't get rated on my stealth. Is that it? Is that it? No one else? Nothing else for me to gather? No, just this.
Undesignated cargo successfully recovered. Proceed to delivery destination for processing.
Yeah. Okay, I need the frickin'. There we go. Everything is so heavy.
Getting thirsty.
Dude, the fact that you're climbing this is amazing. I just wanted to get up this mountain real quick. Alright, let's get the move on. I'm gonna have to go down and around. Dude, coming out of the shade into the bright light hurts my eyes. I need my sunnies. Dude, it is so bright. This is... For anyone that thinks that this brightness is too bright, this is literally how it is in certain states. Florida, Las Vegas.
Onwards and upwards.
when it is so white on the ground. Okay.
Is from the radio.
How do I get down?
Everything we've dreamed is never what they seem. Feeling rather strange, waiting for a change.
Nothing to worry about.
Nah, we're good. We're good.
Fearing what's to come, acting kind of dumb.
I'm surprised that we didn't see any packages for this place.
I'm so in love with you. Everything you ever want is here.
I hope we can rest. I really need to rest.
ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
How the fuck did you trip?
Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Yeah.
To process your orders and requests. Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Deliver and report.
Hola, you're Sam, right? I assume you're here to drop off that stolen cargo of ours?
Yeah.
With those chiral density gauges in our possession, we'll be able to determine where BTs are likely to appear in the future. So, let's get a look at those containers and see if we're good to go.
Oh, we're perfect. No damage whatsoever.
Chingon, you sure know how to take care of your cargo.
Que chingon. Benjamin Riviera.
I just have to say that you're an absolutely incredible porter. Looks like our chiral density gauges are just about good to go. So, let's see what that Cupid of yours can do.
Okay. Ooh. I kind of like your glasses. Can I have them? Why isn't that other place in the chiral network? And that other place? How are we in between the chiral network? Blood grenade. Yes, I love these. Those things help so much against the timefall. Oh, we got one for the bridge. We're a brave handler now.
It's high time we got on the chiral network. Our BT research should go a hell of a lot faster now. We just shared some data with you that'll let you fabricate blood grenades, a kind of anti-BT weapon, and build timefall shelters too. I think you'll find both very useful. The chiral density gauges you brought us have been safely integrated into our systems. We can resume all distribution center operations and get back to business as usual. A lot of lives are gonna be saved thanks to you.
I already know what a blood grenade is, but I'm gonna ask.
It's one of the fruits of our joint effort with the lab to develop anti-BT tech. Up until now, our primary weapons against these entities have been created with the blood of doom sufferers. And so, production is wholly reliant upon regular donations from rare individuals like yourself. Securing a stable supply has been difficult. But you'd know all about that, given your experiences with the UCA. But this weapon utilizes synthetic blood with all the same anti-BT properties.
Interesting.
Derived from samples taken from doom sufferers, it can be produced at scale to meet demand. And despite its artificial nature, it's actually proven to be more potent than the genuine article. So you can think of our new weapon as a more full-blooded version of the hematic grenade it replaces. In any case, we won't need to ask you for your blood ever again, so rest easy. If you want to test it out, we have some training facilities here at the distribution center. Feel free to access the delivery terminal and give them a try.
Wow, they're no longer siphoning my blood while I sleep to then produce weaponry. Wow, times have surely improved. BT research keeping you busy?
This whole area is a chiralium-rich environment, so there's a much higher risk of BTs showing up. We've been coordinating with the research lab nearby, sharing data, etc. All to help develop BT avoidance and elimination solutions. One of the largest void outs ever recorded happened down south, don't forget, giving rise to a massive tar belt. So massive that it completely cut us off from the land beyond. We can't afford to let that kind of tragedy repeat itself
like
here.
down at the Panama Canal?
But between the cargo you've delivered to us and our new connection to the chiral network, I think we got a shot. We're gonna make it through this.
Have timefall shelters changed?
So, you probably think timefall shelters are only good for getting out of the rain, right? Wrong. Our timefall shelters are different, you see. After extensive research and development, we were able to outfit them with a system that disperses a BT repellent fluid. So if you've got one on your tail and it's about to grab you, these shelters are the perfect way out. Only downside is that the repellent has a limited supply, so make sure you don't run low. It has other perks too. The shelter can purify timefall and convert it into drinkable water, allowing you to top up your canteen on the go. We've posted an aid request so you can fabricate a shelter to see how it works. Researchers at other facilities are also in the process of looking into how various structures might be improved. As you expand chiral network coverage, we'll be able to share information and coordinate our efforts more effectively. And I'm sure we will all make even faster progress as a result. So keep on doing what you do and linking up places for us.
Can do, can do. What's the next order?
By the way, you're planning to visit the research lab, yeah? You'll have to pass through some dangerous territory then. We'll do a quick survey of the chiral density, so you might not want to leave right away. And let's not forget that you just tackled one of our toughest orders on record. Tell you what, we got a nice private
That
room
was the
here
toughest
that you
one?
can use to catch your breath. We'll get started on prepping the cargo for your next run in the meantime.
Alright, that's good. I wanted to take a rest anyway. Like, I really needed to get my stamina tip-top shape. Oh, going straight to sleep. Okay. Earthquake? No. Dream?
Gate quake detected. Please seek shelter immediately.
BTs.
Sam, are you okay?
I'm fine. You guys?
The facility's intact, but the research lab might have taken a hit. The local chiralium levels appear to be rising. Better hurry over there, Sam. Head to the delivery terminal upstairs and check their order.
Alright, can do, can do. Oh, you can sleep till either day or night. You okay, Sam? We just had a gate quake over here. Is everything okay where you are? A bit more shaking than usual, but no harm done. Lou's playing happily, like it never happened. You're close to the lab now, right? Keep it up, Sam. What, 20 is my record? 21 now? Lou is so happy. Sam's sunburn has healed. I still want to understand, how do I know I got a sunburn? All right, let's go to the surface. Sorry, I'm just looking at my beautiful Death Stranding 2 controller.
Departing facility.
Sunset will be occurring shortly.
Oh, of course.
Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery for the research lab is ready for transport, but the chiral density is higher than anticipated. This may be due to the gatequake just now, but we've identified a new BT area in the vicinity of the lab. However, we have no BB pods on hand. I know you've got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine exactly where the BTs are.
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer me in the right direction. I can take care of the rest.
Oh yeah? That's awesome. By the way, we finished a preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should be effective against them. You're a pro. I know you can handle this.
What weapons do you have? Oh, no!
Alright, go ahead and pick up your next main order.
Damn it.
I'll brief you on the details while you check your map.
I hit the wrong buttons. I guess let's get 2 of those. So defeat the BTs in the BT area northeast of the research lab and deliver the prototype of MP bullets. Oh, was that really? Have we... Hold on. Oh yeah, that's exactly where we needed to go. Okay, so we're almost there.
Alright, Sam. You good to go? The new BT area we've identified is located in these ruins. If we don't do anything about it, eventually someone's gonna trigger a void out. So to prevent that, we need to neutralize all the BTs in this area. There's no shortage of collapsed buildings and hiding spots there, and the timefall isn't letting up anytime soon either. Since you'll also have cargo for the research lab with you, take care not to let it get damaged by the timefall or in any fights with BTs. An aid request for a timefall shelter was registered in that vicinity. If you build one near that spot, you can use it to escape any BTs that may be pursuing you. And if you stash your backpack in a timefall shelter, you can rest easy knowing your cargo's safe from the rain and devote your full attention to dealing with any threats. So if you got room to carry a little extra, consider requisitioning a PCC and taking it along with you so you can fabricate a shelter for added peace of mind. You're the only one we can count on. Don't let us down.
Damn, do you see how large that mountain plateau is if we were to just climb up and go that way? That is crazy. Oh, he's gonna give me 3 blood grenades anyway.
Order accepted. Thank you. I will always support you.
All right. That way. Oh, okay. Former geophysicist lab. Let's go ahead and get this. Potential gatequake. We're good. I kind of hope, dude, a scale 6? Oh, fucking shit, that rock almost hit me. Ugly toy duck. Okay. Okay, let's get over to the timefall shelter. Do I have a PCC on me? Yes, I do. I'm gonna put it right down on top of them. Yes, yes, yes.
Construction process now complete.
Hold on. Let's
A new feature has been made available for use.
view all aid requests so far. Okay, aid request. Cover 4 beloved walking sticks washed away in the floods. Oh, too bad we are so far away from that. Offload that. Okay, there we go. Dude, do I have to destroy all of them? Or just like a certain one? Let's see here. And then we'll get you. And then we have one in here. There we go. Dude, it is really bright. Oh, each container has blood grenades. Oh, I'm an idiot. Am I gonna get handcuffs again? Because those were actually very, very beneficial. I can't put that. I can't put medium cargo on my leg. That sucks.
Ambient chiral density has fallen to within normal range. BT threat neutralized. Please deliver your cargo to the research lab.
Will do.
You are too far away from your cargo.
Okay, so if we take enough BTs away, it'll actually stop raining. All right, let's recycle. Dude, that looks so beautiful up there with all the stars. I really need the power exoskeleton. I'm doing it, Mr. Krabs. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm getting all of the packages.
I will be tonight. Everything's done for a while.
Those tips stay on screen for way too long.
I will be silent.
This is what makes Death Stranding such a beautiful and wonderful game, are these moments. feel like I'm missing a great view path. By not going this way. So beautiful, man. Does it say something, maybe even in our own solar system, that if the more stars around the moon there are? Were there shooting stars over there? Was that what I saw? Yeah, they're shooting stars. That's so cool. Dude, that moon looks so gorgeous.
Yeah, that's the way.
Number of inhabitants, 88. Alex Weatherstone. Is this where Deadman is? Our shoes are about to break.
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Oh, good thing there's this big open space. I couldn't fit through that door.
Long time no see, Sam. Though, having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this. Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders?
Yeah, who are you?
Looks just about perfect to me. But, that's Sam the man for you.
Yeah, care to explain who you are?
Picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone.
Alex Weatherstone. That kind of sounds familiar.
Reliable as ever. A man you can count on. We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid. Once you do, you'll have fulfilled your objective of bringing the entirety of Mexico onto the chiral network.
How did we bring what? Mexico only has 3 chiral labs or whatever. How did we already link up entirety of Mexico? What? How is that all of Mexico? Oh, Alex Weatherstone. He was the weather guy in the first game, like at the actual weather station. He moved here to Mexico? What? Is that snow up there? Chiral network coverage has expanded, granting you access to the following anti-BT effect added. MP bullets are now effective against BTs. Hell yeah.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I don't know how to get the bridge link. I'm not too sure on that.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am? The name's Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA. I was a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman. So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance, and here I am. And now, you're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance. I've shared with you some MP bullets that should be very effective against BTs. Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down.
What kind of weapons you got?
Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on hand. Before you head back out, review your options and requisition any weapons you think you might need. We've set aside a ton of extra materials just for this purpose.
Okay.
Chiral density levels in this
what
region
are you
have been
studying right
fluctuating
now?
wildly. We've been
So
seeing
you
a
can
lot
buy
of
that jacket.
gateways
I'm
and
pretty sure they
seismic
made that
activity as
jacket.
well.
It costs like
It's almost
$1,000.
certainly related to recent shifts in the tar currents.
If it's not that one, I'll
Our
put a picture
analysis
up on
of these
screen of
anomalies
the
has led
actual
us to
jacket
believe
they
that the
sold. That's a
arrival
couple
of the giant
$1,000.
BT is all but imminent. What the data doesn't tell us is exactly where it might appear. Our chiral monitoring equipment just wasn't precise enough to zero in. Now that you've connected us to the network, though, we should be able to make more accurate predictions. We seriously owe you.
What should I do after this?
It's hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear. So for now, you should rest up in your private room and prepare for a potential fight. That's both mine and Deadman's recommendation. We'll keep you posted, Sam.
Oh, there's a private room here? I didn't even know. Typically the facilities that aren't shaped like the big Dorito, those ones don't typically have a place for you to rest your head. Oh, we finally get the full shot of the shower. Dude, he seems to be having some trouble sleeping without Lou. Was that Deadman?
It's been too long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget.
He's not here.
Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data.
He went in for
simple
a hug.
trick.
He's still wearing the handcuffs from Bridges. Okay, so Bridges' handcuffs are still a thing.
This was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes.
Gotta get those feet scanned.
And for that reason, it
Jesse
holds
Corti.
a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and placates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine
the original BB pod.
That this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there.
Oh, okay.
Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink.
Aww.
But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, a kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples it collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere.
Dead man.
Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the Death Stranding too.
Okay.
Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network.
Okay.
The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gate quake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside. We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
Alrighty, thank you guys so much for a fantastic first episode. I wanted to get here to the lab with Dead Man. I thought it was going to be a much more different cutscene and experience. This game, my thoughts on it so far is literally, they're reiterating to you the basic fundamentals and all of the mechanics you are going to be using throughout your time in Death Stranding 2, because everything we've done has been literally the first 3 to 4 hours of Death Stranding 1 compact into just 2 hours maybe. I say 3 to 4 hours of Death Stranding 1 because it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours of cutscenes, and the other 2 hours is gameplay. This has been, I'm almost at a 4-hour recording, and I feel like this game has done better at introducing you and getting you on pace with what Death Stranding would be, and isn't boring people. You're doing different types of missions, you're encountering people, you're doing BTs stuff. I love it. It is beautiful. I love you guys. Please leave a like, comment down below if you're gonna play this game. If you're not, please enjoy the Let's Play. And if you are very confused at what's going on, even after watching the recap, please go back and watch my Let's Play of the first Death Stranding. And if you don't want to watch it in its entirety, which I would really appreciate you do, because it really does help out the channel, just click through each episode and skim through and watch the cutscenes and stuff like that. It really does. watching the full thing will just make you appreciate the game a lot more. Skimming through will make you understand the game a lot more. But I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Please subscribe. Peace.